we're playing with the cheapest and some of the most fun Magic cards there are. We're playing Pauper today. Sav's not here, actually he's away, but I'm bringing you Pauper on MTG Online. I usually play Pauper and Pre-Modern in paper. This is my first time playing on MTG Online, so please be kind if I do any misclicks. So I'm going to be playing Rakdos Madness, which is one of my favourite decks to play in paper in Pauper. What are we trying to do? We're basically drawing cards and discarding cards, but the cards that we discard to things like Faithless Looting or blood tokens from the Epicure or Grab the Prize or Highway Robbery, the things that we discard are things that actually give us more value. So Fiery Temper, you know, casting it for its cheaper Madness cost, Arms of the Vein for its cheaper cost, Kitchen Imp for its cheaper cost. Works out really well. There is a bit of a mini combo in Grab the Prize and Sneaky Snacker, getting back your Snacker immediately when you discard it to the Grab the Prize, which is pretty cool. With the sideboard, we've basically got a few key cards for matchups. I've just net decked this one based on current meta in tournaments. We'll see how it goes in MTG Online, but we've got Cast into the Fire, which can exile artifacts, so good for affinity and ping little one-toughness things. Electricity, which is great, so if you cast this one for its overload cost, you can do a one-sided sweeper, which works pretty well. Duress for breaking up combo decks. Bogles, we've got Extractor Confession, and that's also good for serpents and things like that in mono blue. Breaking up the graveyard decks, we've got Fairy Macabre to try and break up that combo, and the Dark Withering's quite a good one to discard if you're trying to kill a really big stompy green creature, for example. Let's dive into it and see how we go. Okay, so I'm loading it up in the practice rooms. If you enjoy the Pauper content, I am open to doing more. I'm open to filming more, even a Pauper League where we can see a few games, but today I just want to show you what this deck can do, so we're just going to play one matchup. Okay, so I am on the draw. We've got 3 lands, which is great. We've got a looting, which is great. We've got a robbery and snacker, so they're both good too. We'll keep this one. Island and drum. Okay, not sure what they're on yet. Not sure what they're on yet. We draw a land. So let's get our tap land out of the way with now. Typically island shouldn't be an explosive start. Oh, I could be wrong here. They're going to load up the Ornithopter with something. They've got an Ornithopter and Frogmite as well, so some kind of affinity. Simic affinity. If you know what this is, post it in the comments. Okay, so we've got another land. That's not great. We've drawn a few lands now. Notably, they're tapped out of blue. So is there anything I want to resolve now? Probably loot away one of these lands with the snacker. And what else do I want to do with my mana? Don't really want to fire a temper off at one of these two because I don't know which one they're going to be wanting to load up just yet. So I definitely want to discard a snacker to loot it. We might draw something else like a drain spell. So I'm going to play a mountain. I'm going to use the mountain to tap for the Faithless Looting. Let's see what we draw. Okay, another looting and a mountain. All right, we're definitely getting the lands here. So we are just definitely discarding the snacker. And because we've got all these untapped lands, we can probably get rid of the Carnary. And we're not going to be looting just yet again. So our mana does go to waste, which is a bit awkward. And pass turn. They cast a Brainstorm using the Springleaf Drum. So this is end of turn, end of my turn. Do they have a shuffle effect in upkeep? Nope. So they could have dug a little bit deeper if they did have a shuffle. Maybe they haven't drawn a shuffle yet. They're definitely wanting to ramp. What are they ramping into? Okay, convoke another artifact creature, and Thoughtcast is a good one for them. They can draw 2 cards from that. Another Springleaf Drum. Yeah, and the Festivities is useless against their deck because they're all 2 toughness creatures there. That's a good one to take out. Okay, in my turn. Oh, I've got an Imp now. Okay, so now there are some things I can do. I guess I care about one of these creatures. We should probably resource manage a little bit. So we can probably go looting, planning to discard the Imp and discard a Fiery Temper. Oh, Arms of the Vein, that's nice too. I like the drain, and I really want that blood token actually. So that's good. Okay, we'll discard the Imp for sure, and the Epicure and a Temper will go really well with the blood token from the Epicure. So I'm going to keep the Temper and let's discard Arms of the Vein. Start the drains going. And let's see if it lets me cast. There we go. Cast Kitchen Imp for Madness. And cast Arms of the Vein for Drain. And I get my Snacker and we attack. We did 5 damage that turn. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, what? You want 3 enforcers. They just landed 3 enforcers. Boom, boom, boom. And then attacks for 5. Okay. Wow, this is a different game now. Okay, how much burn or drain do I have? 3, 6. So I've got 6 in hand attacks. So I've got 10. Got 10 damage there. How much are they swinging back for? 4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. 4, 8, 12, yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, okay. So they've got lethal on the crackback. I'm going to have to take out at least one of these creatures and then see how I go. Well, I gained 2 life from this. Definitely still think I need to take out probably this hopper here. Do I want to be in chumps? I mean, the Snacker can come back so it can trade with something. So maybe I'm just attacking with the Imp. Yeah, what if I potentially... I think we need the life gain. So let's start with Vampire's Kiss and see how that goes with math. So up to 19. So they are hellbent. So that's taking 18 damage. We definitely need to draw something to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to play it safe, and I do want to do a Fiery Temper on this 3/2 here. And then we're looking to trade with the Snacker with something, and I'm just going to attack him with the Imp. Okay, so I'll play a Mount. I'll sack 1 blood, discard a Fiery Temper. I'm going to cast the Fiery Temper for its madness, targeting the Hopper. Okay, Hopper is down. Draw a card. Okay, Jagged Barons. That's another 1 damage. Attack with the Imp only. Imp swings in. They take 2 damage, and we pass the turn. Okay, Brainstorm was their draw for the turn. Okay. So they've got a chance to look at 3 cards, keep one of them. Doesn't look like a shuffle effect though. But hard evidence. So that was what they took off the Brainstorm. They do have a clue token to draw again. Okay, so this time we are taking the trade here, and we're taking 12 down to 7. What do we draw? Another Snacker. It's not good because they come back tapped. Don't want to take too much time off the clock thinking about this, but we want to go Robbery and see what we draw. So they've got the blocker back here, so Ornithopter can chump. Yeah, these enforcers are going to be tricky. So we could have our Epicure, could be 1 chump, but then we're still taking 8. Can block this one, so we're taking 8. So we still need some life gain. So let's start with the Highway Robbery then, and we're going to discard the Snacker. Discard Snacker. Redraw, grab the prize. 2 Snackers come back. So we want to block here. We want to chump 1 with our Epicure. Still need some form of life gain. Okay, so the Imp is going to have to chump one of the Enforcers as well. So that's not great position to be in. Does it change anything if I draw something else? Let's go Epicure. There's our chump blocker. Another blood token. And I don't want to grab the prize and miss out on the value of the 2 damage because it is a race here. So I'm going to be chumping, and then I'm going to be swinging back for 4. So I still need to do 6 damage. So I'm happy to keep the grab the prize, but I'll play out a Jagged Barons to ping, and they're going to be no attacks on blocking duty. So I use the clue token to draw. So I have to chump with our Imp and with our Epicure, taking 5. We're going to blood token one of these lands at end of turn. Discard a Swamp. What do we draw? Okay, 2 grab the prizes and another Epicure, so it's another chumper. So we've got 4 in the air, so that's 5. Discarding one of these, that's 1. So it all depends on what we draw. I've grabbed the prize. No, that doesn't work. Do the maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay, so Jagged Barons is guaranteed 1. We want to discard a non-land to... they do have 1 blocker here. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to work, is it? Not the way we want it to. Let's start with the grab the prize. Discarding Epicure. Okay, another Snacker. Doesn't Doesn't really change things. We're going to grab the prize again. Discarding Snacker. Okay, 1 bolt, so that's 2. Oh, wait, do we have it here? Okay, so if we go swing all out. Okay, go to 3. And what's that 1 card in hand? Oh look, if we do it on their turn, it doesn't particularly matter either way. If they have it, they have it. So let's do it now. Would they play Force Spy? Here. Hey, we got it. Okay, sideboard. Okay, so they've all got toughness 2, it looks like. So these Electricry is not going to be good, and the Festivities is not going to be good. Burn to Face seems to be the right way to go. Cast into the Fire because they've got those artifacts, so that should be good. To Confession, not really where I want to be. The rest probably not either. Dark Withering, not really. I think I'd rather these Cast into the Fires to match up against their Mirror Enforcer. So what 1 card do I want to take out? I drew so many lands there. We don't want to change things too much. I like my card draw. I like my discard value. So it might just be 1 Chain Lightning. Epicures can be blockers. Yeah, let's go 1 Chain Lightning and try that. Okay, let's see this 6. We've got the early Epicure. We've got 2 tap lands. We've got the Cast into the Fire out, so I'm going to keep this. When you get a sideboard card that you want to use, ooh, I would love to get rid of that land, but I'm going to be a bit slow in getting there. Oh, okay, untap land, that's good. So tap to the land, turn 1, and then we can turn 2 Cast into the Fire, so that could be good. Let's go with the Jagged Baron. Onward Crypt, yep, that's fine. Oh, they've tapped out. This is good. Sorry for your artifact land. Play out the red mana because we've got so many red cards here, and we're going to Cast into the Fire. Exile target artifact and exile the land. Okay, plays out Ornithopter. No second land drop from here. Relic's a really good one. Maybe they'll draw it for the land. Okay, passes the turn. Draw another Barons. We've got Kitchen Imp. We've got Faithless Looting. So we've got 1 card we want to discard to Looting, which is the Imp. But there's a blocker here, so don't really, not necessarily getting the Imp in there. Although if they take the trade, that reduces their affinity. That's pretty good, especially if they do get mana screwed. So there's a way I can play that off the Epicure Blood token. I think that's probably the best way to do it. So we play out an Epicure as a result. Okay, we get a blood token. Now let's use this blood token. Let's discard the Imp. And I'll cast it for its madness cost. And we're going to swing in with the Imp if they want to trade. Nope, keeping their affinity count. They have 4 cards in hand, tap 1 green, playing another relic. Lots of value there, but looks like they don't have the land drop still. So the early Cast into the Fire worked out really well. They do have an Enforcer though, so I can chump it once with my Epicure, and they've got the Halo Hopper as well. Okay, so we really need to go to face with our burn if we can get there. Faithless Looting to have a look and maybe get rid of some of these lands, I think is probably okay. We might draw something we want to discard. And I want the looting value now before they can exile it with the Tormod's Crypt. So let's start there in case we draw another hasty threat. Life gain would be nice, some of the drain spells. Okay, that's good. So we're discarding these 2. Get value from the Madness. We're going to cast both the Imp and the Arms of the Vein. And gaining 3 life from the Arms of the Vein would be nice. Those both resolve. 13 to 23 now. I can swing in with both the Imps and hold back the Epicure. There's a world where I could attack with the Epicure, and if they block it with the Enforcer, I could finish off with a Lightning Bolt. But I think it's just better when they're at this life total, low mana. I think it's better to just aim it at their face. So that being said, let's put out another Epicure. So we've got a blood token ready for next turn and past turn. So we've got a 4/4 and a 3/2 coming at us. We could take the trade for the 3/2, which is it's probably okay, although that chumps Mer Enforcer next turn, so that gives us more time. I think one, actually I'm not in chump territory yet. But if I don't chump, what am I doing really with them? Let's absorb one, because it's not like they're attackers coming back at you. They're not getting through these 0 X toughness creatures. Oh, Vampire's Kiss, that's nice. Gives me draws and a drain. I like that. So how much damage have I got? I've got 6 damage here if they can't counter anything, plus I got these 2 here. So let's start with attacking and see what they want to do, whether they want to chump. Could do 1 blood token beforehand in case we draw a kitchen imp. I think that's okay because I'm probably doing a blood. 1 blood at the very least anyway. And we're discarding, so this is actually an untapped land. Is there a world where we need to play? We draw another blood. Jagged Barons. Jagged Barons is probably just better. Having that 1 damage security might just be better. So let's get rid of the Gorge. Could be wrong with that, but let's get rid of the Gorge. Okay, Arms of the Vein, that's good. Yeah, and I probably was wrong with that because now with the one, if I had the untapped land, then one of those blood tokens I could have done that drain. Well, let's see if they block anyway. It's so funny, I should have just talked myself into it. Yep, so smartly they block both. I'm happy taking them off the table, and they put a stun counter. Where are they targeted? Oh yeah, okay. The second main, definitely Arms of the Vein. Sorry, I meant Vampire's Kiss. Get our blood token. They definitely tapped out of blue, so let's put out Jagged Barons, and let's play the Lightning Bolt now. So they play out a artifact land, the bridge again. They're using another stun counter to stop the imp. They do have burn in hand, and they don't have any blue mana or a way to make blue mana to counterspell, so it should be okay. GG's. They're attacking with the they're attacking with the Mer Enforcers ×2 and the Halo Hopper. I'm going to absorb 1. Might as well. Okay, so we can even play Arms of the Vein on the cheap, so let's do that. Looting, discard 2, so we discard Arms of the Vein. And the Razor Tap. Pass the Arms of the Vein, exiling my graveyard, that's okay. Arms of the Vein, and we will cast it. And we will target the opponent. And that's it, we got it. Fantastic. So that was our Rakdos Madness deck in action. Up against someone's Brew, obviously in those practice rooms you do get Brew, so up against someone's Brew. They had some cool stuff going on with the Affinity creatures, so it was a nice interesting take on Affinity, but we got there because it didn't seem like they really had much life gain at all, so if any at all. So powerful Pauper deck. I love Rakdos Madness. Really cheap to build, as are pretty much every Pauper deck out there is cheap to build, and there's no hard to get or more expensive cards like Dust to Dust and White Weenie and things like that. So really good to suit up. If you can get out there, buy it. And play at your local game store, and be fantastic. Really thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, it helps support the channel, but most importantly please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed seeing a Pauper video, because I'd be happy to make some more again if people do enjoy them, and I'd be happy to down the track, you know, play 5-game Pauper leagues and things like that if people do enjoy watching this kind of content. Thank you as always. See you in the next video, folks.